What's up, gang? I know I haven't done a commentary video in a while, but with all this Call of Duty versus Battlefield 6 going on, it's got me feeling real nostalgic, man. Like back when Infinite Warfare and Battlefield 1 were going head to head. So I wanted to drop my 3 cents on how I feel about the Call of Duty versus Battlefield rivalry and what I'm doing with the channel between the two. Now, don't get me wrong, I love both franchises, and I played COD 4 Modern Warfare first when I was like 7 or 8 at my friend's house. And as a kid who wasn't really allowed to play shooters, I jumped into the series late, and I got my first Call of Duty at 10 years old, man, after begging my parents to get me Black Ops 2. Because all my friends were getting it. I had to beg for it. I had to beg for it, bro. And that's how I fell in love with COD. Was making videos in middle school of me and the homies playing private match games with our other friends, doing ninja diffuses. And even towards the end of the game, we paid for mods and took turns ruining lobbies, which is something I don't agree with. But like, bro, you really just had to be there, man. And to know what some of these younger kids missed is crazy. It's crazy, bro. I can't even lie. And I know I'm not a kid playing Black Ops 2 anymore, and if I was a kid growing up now, maybe I'd like what COD has going for it. But I don't know, man. You know, if was a zip, you know, we'd all be stoned, bro. On the other side, though, I also got into the Battlefield franchise late, though. My first was Battlefield 4, and I loved that game, bro. That game felt more realistic yet more relaxed than COD, but also more insane with larger maps, destruction vehicles, and not to mention the better squad play. And that led me to playing Battlefield Hardline and Battlefield 1, Battlefield 5 with my friends too. So I have great times with both franchises, man. So I'm not really like, you know, I'm not a one or the other type of guy, but if one's treating their community and their game better and really keeping their soul and their identity tied to the game, and the other's not, well, famo, I'm gonna go towards the game that's, you know, doing a good job. I think it's time. I think it's time we see the sides be flipped. COD has to be dethroned. It's time for Battlefield to take the crown as a better modern FPS shooter. You know what I mean? Anybody else agree with me? Is it crickets in the stands? Like, I don't know, maybe I'm crazy, and some of y'all COD fanboys are gonna, you know what I'm saying, you know, I don't know, maybe y'all ain't gonna agree with me, but you know, coming from someone who played the original Black Ops games and everything, like I'm gonna be trading in my Black Ops 6 for Battlefield 6. As someone who is planning on making a series on Black Ops 6, playing campaign and all that, I'm going to Battlefield 6 and I'm gonna play the campaign and I'm gonna play multiplayer matches and have a good time and have a fun time on Battlefield, because I know Battlefield, well, EA is not that much better than Activision. They sure are treating their community a whole lot better than Activision. They're treating the people who are going to play the game a lot better. They're taking in feedback. They're listening to the community. And that's what matters. That's what ultimately matters, man. And I know with the Battlefield community, if they don't like what the developer is doing, they gon' say some shit. They're about action. Call of Duty, bro, they'll eat up the dog shit, dude. Like, they're on the ground with a fork and a knife splitting the dog shit, bro, and like trying to like hype up each section of the dog shit like it's gonna make it any better. It's still shit, bro. And I haven't played a Call of Duty since World War II, which was a great game, by the way. I can't even lie. And before that, I ain't played a Black Ops game after 3. So I didn't play 4. I didn't play fucking Cold War. I didn't play Vanguard. You know what I'm saying? So I sat out all these Call of Duties, and y'all gonna probably say, "Oh, bro, you missed out. Bro, are you serious? What did I miss out on? Like, it's the same shit, bro. Like, even with Black Ops 6, bro, it's still the same shit, dude. There's no innovation. Like, they hype you up for this whole theme of the game and everything, and they lead you on for not even a month into the game, bro. They lead you on not even a month into the game and completely ruin the game with microtransactions. and then barely do fucking deal. At this point, bro, just make one Call of Duty game, and every campaign should just be a DLC. It should just be a DLC mission, bro. You know what I'm saying? All the maps just DLC. Make it just call it Call of Duty, bro. And then whatever you want to name the fucking game, or quote unquote game, each DLC just name it whatever yearly release is gonna be. You know what I'm saying? Just drop a yearly DLC that has missions and shit at this point. Like, you know what I mean? I don't want to sit here and pay $70 to get part 1, and then part 1 be the dog shit one that got no content, and then now I gotta pay another $70 on top of getting all the battle pass shit. You know, like, bro, come on, man. I don't want to feel like I'm sitting here having to do a subscription, bro. I quit playing 2K for that shit. And now I'm gonna quit playing Call of Duty because of it too. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I'm praying to God. Please don't let fucking EA ruin Battlefield, man. Please don't let them ruin Battlefield. Don't put Battlefield on a yearly release, bro. 3 to 4 years is fine, bro. If you make the game good, the game is gonna last. The game is gonna last, man. I'm telling you, it's gonna last, bro. So just let the devs cook. Let the devs cook. That way the community can eat, man. Like, that's all we're asking, bro. Like, they're listening to us. They're making it sound so great, bro. They're making it sound so great. You know, they're really listening to the community, and that's something that is really surprising to see from a company like EA. But I'm here for it. I'm here for it. And if they're gonna truly stick to the identity of Battlefield, then I'm here for it, and I want to support that. You know, I don't want to support the people who are just thinking they're too big to fail, which Activision literally said that. So I mean, bro, come on, man. Like, we gotta teach them that we're not just gonna keep giving them our fucking money and they can keep feeding us fucking slop and replacing their employees with AI and shit. That is a reason in itself for someone that's an artist like me. That's something that'll make me stop supporting your business. I can't even lie. As someone who's an organic artist, crazy I have to say that shit, bro. 2025, bro. Wow, bro. Wild, bro. But anyways, yeah, man. I just stop letting fucking Call of Duty finesse you, bro. Stop letting Call of Duty finesse you, because they're just gonna keep doing it, bro. They're gonna lead you on for the first month, and then they're gonna put in all the fucking shitty ass bundles. And I hope Battlefield just doesn't go down the same route. Like, I hope they don't copy the dumb shit that Call of Duty's doing because they think that's what they have to do to go more mainstream. They don't have to, bro. It doesn't need the game doesn't even need a BR mode. But I'm gonna play the BR mode. I've been wanting a BR mode that's like more, you know, realistic, bro. Like, I liked Fortnite, don't get me wrong, but ever since I started playing Fortnite, I always wanted like a realistic storm, and with Firestorm, I think it's perfect. And I love Battlefield. I'm loving the movement in the game and everything. So I think BR is gonna be a good mode, even though I'm not even one who really cares all that much for BRs. I'm down to give it a go, bro. I'm down to give it a go, see how it is. I'm down to try to play all modes in the game. You know, I want to see what the whole game offers, and especially with Portal mode coming in, bro, we're gonna have some great ass, funny ass times in Portal. I can already feel it, man. I just get this feeling from Battlefield 6 that's it just feels more organic than Call of Duty, man. It's like I'm going into the grocery store and I'm having to choose between, okay, do you want the shit that has all the preservatives and the fucking 20,000 ingredients that you can't even pronounce, or do you want the shit that has, you know, 3 or 4 ingredients that you can actually pronounce and know what they are? You know what I mean? And that's Battlefield, bro. Like, I know what makes a good Battlefield game, and as long as they have the conquest, the rush, and they continue to listen to community feedback, and they You know what I'm saying? We got to keep breakthrough too. I forgot to mention breakthrough, but as long as they keep that shit in the game, bro, and they stay to the core identity of the game, I don't mind seeing other modes in Battlefield form. I just don't want them to change the game or change the identity of the game because they're just greedy and they want a more mainstream game. You know what I'm saying, guys? And I hope y'all feel the same way. And personally, like I said, I'm just, as an artist, I'm just not one to support, AI slop, bro. Like, I want to see true art. I want to see, like, the AI shit is cool, bro, but at least have a real artist touch it up and change it up a little bit. You know what I mean? Or something. But they just make it blatantly obvious, bro. They make it blatantly obvious. They think we're fucking stupid. And they think we're just gonna eat up the dog shit, like I said. So, with that being said, I hope I'll see you guys on October 10th on Battlefield 6, and we can kind of leave this recycled ass franchise in the past, man. I think it's time, bro. I think it's time. We can hit up the zombie mode on Portal. All right, we don't need these fuck ass zombie ass models and fucking multiplayer and all that shit. We don't need all that. We got Portal mode for that, y'all. So, thank y'all for watching. I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace.